Hi and welcome back. Hope you've enjoyed the previous modules. This week's module is on multi-generational family therapy. Now, multi-generational family therapy, usually most people can sink their teeth into. They can understand it from a personal perspective. And what it's talking about is the idea that different traits and family patterns can be passed on from one generation to another. Let me tell you a quick story. So, for example, a woman was cooking and she was cooking this holiday meal with her mom. And each time before she cooked the pot roast, she cut off the very end of it. And so one day her husband asked her, "Why do you cut off the end of the pot roast every time you put it in the pot?" And so she said, "Well, I'm not sure. Let me ask my mom." And so she asked her mom, "Mom, why do we cut off the end of the pot roast?" And so her mom said, "Well, I don't know. That's just the way my mom did it." And so she called up her mom and she said, "Mom, why do we cut off the end of the pot roast every time we cook it?" And so her mom thought for a second and she said, "Well, it's because my mom did it. My mom had a small pot, and so normally she couldn't fit the whole pot roast into the pot, so we had to cut off the end to put it in." That gets at the idea of multi-generational transmission, that sometimes families pass down habits and patterns from one generation to the next. And those habits and patterns can include family violence, they can include unique ways of doing things, of thinking about things, they can include political affiliations, a variety of different things. So most people get this idea of multi-generational transmission. In addition to that, Bowen, who is often associated with originating this concept, also has some really cool concepts about other things, about birth order, about differentiation of self. How well can you think outside of, someone else or your partnership or your relationship? Even the idea of emotional cutoff. Are there family members that you've decided really aren't a good idea for you to engage with on a regular basis? That's that cutoff piece, because it may not feel healthy for you. Well, these are all aspects of Bowen's theory. And so I hope you can get in there and really get a taste for this, because it's a really interesting and rich theory. So again, hope you enjoy this week. Have a great week, and see you next time.